You're running to the bathroom for the third time in an hour. Your stomach's gurgling, your energy is wiped, and you're afraid to eat anything because you don't want to make things worse. Sound familiar? Whether it's from a stomach bug, food poisoning, stress, or something you ate, diarrhea can completely throw off your day, or even your week. But here's the truth. The right foods can actually help calm your gut, restore your energy, and speed up recovery faster than you think. In this video, we're diving into the 5 best foods for diarrhea. These aren't just bland guesses. They're backed by science, trusted by nutrition experts, and easy to find in your kitchen or at any grocery store. If you're tired of feeling weak, bloated, or dehydrated, this is the video you need right now. Let's start by understanding what's actually happening when you have diarrhea. It's your body's way of flushing out something it sees as harmful. That could be bacteria, a virus, or even a reaction to certain foods or medications. But while your body's trying to clean house, it also loses a lot of important stuff: water, electrolytes, nutrients, and good gut bacteria. That's why you feel tired, dizzy, and sometimes even nauseous or crampy. And here's the key. It's not just about not eating. A lot of people stop eating completely when they have diarrhea, thinking they'll let their stomach rest. But your body still needs fuel to heal. You just need the right kind of food. Something easy to digest, gentle on the stomach, and packed with what your body's missing. Let's get into it with food number 1, plain white rice. It might sound too basic, but don't underestimate it. Plain, cooked white rice is one of the most effective and gentle foods you can eat during a bout of diarrhea. It's low in fiber, which means it won't stimulate your intestines further. It also helps bulk up your stool by absorbing excess fluid in your digestive tract. Think of white rice like a sponge. It soaks up that excess water and slows things down in your gut. And because it's easy to digest, it gives you energy without irritating your stomach. You can eat it plain or with a pinch of salt. Avoid adding butter, oil, or spicy seasonings while you're recovering. Keep it as simple as possible. Next up is something you've probably heard of: bananas. Bananas are packed with potassium, an electrolyte your body loses quickly during diarrhea. That's one of the reasons you may feel weak or crampy after repeated trips to the bathroom. Bananas help restore that balance. But there's more. Bananas contain a type of soluble fiber called pectin. Pectin helps absorb liquid in the intestines, making your stool firmer. In fact, bananas are part of the classic BRAT diet: bananas, rice, applesauce, and toast, which doctors use to recommend for diarrhea. Now, the BRAT diet alone is outdated because it lacks enough protein and fat for full recovery. But bananas still absolutely hold their place on the list as one of the best supportive foods when your gut is in distress. Eat them right, but not mushy. 1 to 2 per day during recovery can make a huge difference. Now let's talk about applesauce. Not raw apples, because raw apple skins contain insoluble fiber, which can actually make diarrhea worse. But unsweetened applesauce? That's a whole different story. Applesauce gives you the benefits of apple's pectin without the irritation of fiber-rich skins. It's smooth, gentle on the stomach, and can help absorb liquid in the digestive tract, just like bananas. Plus, it provides a small energy boost from its natural sugars without being overwhelming to your system. Here's a tip: go for unsweetened applesauce. Added sugars can ferment in your gut and worsen bloating or diarrhea. You can even make your own at home with peeled apples, a little water, and a pinch of cinnamon. Just don't add any sweeteners while your gut's still sensitive. Next up, and this one might surprise you, plain boiled potatoes. Yes, potatoes. They're easy on the stomach, rich in potassium, and contain binding starches that help slow down digestion. When boiled and eaten plain, without butter, cheese, or sour cream, they can help restore lost nutrients and gently give your body the energy it needs. In fact, during World War II, potatoes were used in hospitals across Europe as a staple recovery food for patients dealing with digestive issues. Why? Because they're filling, non-irritating, and full of micronutrients that aid healing. You can boil them, mash them with just a little salt, or even bake them and scoop out the soft insides. Just keep the toppings simple and avoid anything fried or greasy. Now we're down to food number 5, plain yogurt with live active cultures. You might be thinking, dairy with diarrhea? But here's where it gets interesting. While some people are sensitive to dairy during digestive upset, fermented dairy, specifically plain yogurt with probiotics, can actually help your gut recover faster. Probiotics are beneficial bacteria that help restore balance in your gut microbiome. And after diarrhea, your microbiome is often wiped out or unbalanced. A 2010 review in the Journal of Clinical Gastroenterology found that probiotics, especially strains like Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium, can help shorten the duration of diarrhea and improve stool consistency. But you've got to choose the right yogurt. Go for plain, unsweetened, full-fat or low-fat yogurt with live active cultures listed on the label. Skip the fruit on the bottom or sugary varieties. They can make things worse. Start with a few spoonfuls once you feel ready to eat again. And if you're lactose intolerant, you can try non-dairy yogurts made with almond, coconut, or oat milk, as long as they also contain probiotics. Now that you've got the top 5 foods, let's talk about what not to eat, just for a moment. Because knowing what to avoid is just as important when your stomach's in chaos. Stay away from caffeine, alcohol, fried or greasy foods, spicy dishes, high-fiber veggies like broccoli or beans, and sugary drinks. These can all irritate your gut further or draw more water into your intestines, making symptoms worse. Also, don't forget to hydrate. Diarrhea drains your body of fluids and electrolytes fast. Water is essential, but if you've been sick for more than a day, consider adding an electrolyte drink or coconut water to help replace sodium and potassium. You can also sip on oral rehydration solutions you'll find at any drugstore. Here's a little bonus. If you want to make your own hydration mix at home, just combine 1 liter of clean water with 6 teaspoons of sugar and half a teaspoon of salt. It's simple, effective, and something many doctors recommend in resource-limited settings worldwide. So let's review what we've learned. When you're dealing with diarrhea, your gut is inflamed, your body's dehydrated, and your energy's depleted. But with the right foods, you can start to rebuild, rehydrate, and recover. Start with plain white rice to bind and soothe. Add bananas for potassium and pectin. Use applesauce to firm up your stool and settle your stomach. Incorporate plain boiled potatoes for comfort and nutrients. And once you're ready, reintroduce plain yogurt with probiotics to help your gut heal. Take it slow. Listen to your body. Start with small portions, and as you feel stronger, gradually bring in more variety. And remember, food is medicine, especially when your digestive system is trying to bounce back. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit that like button. It really helps more people find this content when they need it most. Got your own recovery tips or a go-to food when your stomach's upset? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear what works for you. And don't forget to subscribe for more science-backed tips on healing your body through food, gut health, and everyday wellness. Thanks for watching. Stay well, stay hydrated, and I'll see you in the next one.